begin with breaking news.
Right now, firefighters are working hard to contain a structure fire in Marysville that had knocked out power to thousands. And keep in mind, crews are battling the flames and the heat.
This does add another very difficult situation to this type of fire.
And it keeps coming back as firefighters put water on it. Now, the fire is at the Glacier Ice Building near 9th and B Streets. The fire also knocked out power at one point, impacting around 1,100 customers. As of right now, PG&E has reported power to all but about 60 customers.
And as crews are battling the fire, Live Copter 3 has been over the scene. Let's start with KCRA 3's Leanne Denyer. So let's talk about, Leanne, what is on fire out there?
Well, it's this old historic building, according to the fire chief. He says the construction of this building, compiled with the heat, as well as just the magnitude of the fire, really is making this quite an extensive response. I want to show you these pictures. I'm telling you, all afternoon, people have just been stopping by, just eyes big, watching fire crews work on this fire. You can see there's just this massive plume of a dark gray smoke shooting up into the sky, and at times we can see the flames from inside the building come up over what used to be the roof. This really is an impressive firefight for the fire crews who are here on scene. If we could move the camera over a little bit, Alan, I want to show them what we're talking about, how there's fire. Just see how it's coming on to the awning here of this building. We've learned that this building was sort of a two-parter, if you will. So one side of it was the ice building, the ice company that was in one side of the building, and the other side was vacant, believed to be under some kind of renovation. But the fire chief told us, let's go back to the ice company. Some of the materials within that business are adding to the complicated response to the fire. Think of the packing equipment and the other tools that they would have inside, and you can just see that dark black smoke and the flames coming up overhead there. Fire chief tells us the initial call came in about 2 o'clock, 2:30, so we're well into the 4-hour mark now at this point of fire crews being out here in well over 100-degree heat. People that we've talked to who are just sort of out here watching, just really thankful to the fire crews who are out here. And just a moment ago, we actually saw, as part of the side of the building just came crashing down, really just giving evidence to just how complicated and how ongoing this response has been so far. Fire chief says that they did numerous searches within the building, and they were able to determine that there was nobody inside at the time of this fire. But again, a very tough response. The goal here is to keep their fire crews healthy, to keep them hydrated, to take breaks when they can. Alan, let's go back to the window here. You can get a peek of what it looks like inside of this Glacier Ice building. You can see that heat, and honestly, we can feel the temperature outside, but we can at times actually feel the heat from the fire from where we're standing at this point. Fire chief tells us they don't expect to be wrapping this up anytime soon. Fire's still very much working to get under control, and then once that point happens, they expect they're going to be out here for quite some time, making sure they don't have any flare-ups, mopping up, that sort of thing. So again, a lengthy response happening here in Marysville. We're going to be able to get you as much information as we can when we get it. In Marysville, Leanne Denyer, KCRA 3 News.
Yeah, that has just been such a stubborn fire.
A lot of fuel in there, and obviously it is super flammable. Let's go back up to Live Copter 3, where you're going to get this only view here really from KCRA 3. The crews are facing temperatures there in the triple-digit heat. As you can imagine, the firefighters are really facing a lot here with this fire that just won't seem to die down. And you can just see the black smoke as we zoom in just a little bit. You can see the outer part of the building is starting to go, and as we zoom in, you can just see in the middle there just the concentration of whatever that fuel is. It is just keeps feeding that fire and pushing up all of that black smoke that's got to be really rough for folks who live in that immediate area.
Yeah, given that this is going on, 3.5 hours now, it'll be interesting to find out what exactly is down there that has just led to this intense fire for such a long period of time. And keep in mind, there are still 60 people who've lost their air conditioning. They don't have power right now. So let's check in with our meteorologist, Heather Waldman, about the heat that we're dealing with right now.